If you want to get rich, I want you to forget everything you've been told about success for a moment. Forget luck, forget overnight results, and forget shortcuts. Real wealth today is built differently, and it starts with understanding how the digital world works. Let me explain this with a simple example. A few years ago, a young guy was in the same place. He was broke, frustrated, and tired of feeling left behind. No money, no connections, no clear plan. All he had was a cheap laptop and internet. While his friends were sleeping, he was watching video editing tutorials on YouTube and practicing late into the night. At first, his work was bad. He failed again and again, but he didn't quit. Then something small happened that changed everything. He got his first online client. The payment was only $10, but that moment hit him hard. Someone in the world was willing to pay for his skill. That one message gave him hope. Fast forward a few months, and he was earning more online than people working full-time jobs. His life didn't change because of luck. It changed because he stayed focused when others gave up. Here's a shocking truth. More than 80% of people who start learning a skill quit before they see results. They stop when it gets boring. They stop when it gets hard. Are you going to be one of them, or are you going to be different? This is not a rare story. This is happening all over the world right now. The reason is simple. We are living in a digital economy. Money flows to people who create value. And digital skills are one of the fastest ways to create value today. When you learn a digital skill, you are no longer limited by where you live. You are no longer competing only with people in your city. You can work with clients from anywhere in the world. That means more opportunities, more income potential, and more freedom. Digital skills are one of the fastest ways to escape the struggle. When you learn a skill like video editing, graphic design, writing, or marketing, you are no longer limited by where you live. You can work with clients from anywhere in the world. Platforms like Fiverr and Upwork are full of people who are already looking for help. The money is already there, you just need the skill. One of the biggest reasons people fail is because they try to do too many things at once. Let me ask you directly, are you one of those people? You start learning one skill, get excited for a few days, and then jump to another because it looks cooler or easier. You watch motivational videos, you take notes, but then nothing happens. Weeks pass, months pass, and you still haven't made a single dollar. I know that feeling. It's frustrating. You try, you fail, and you start doubting yourself. That's exactly why most people never get results. Here's the truth. Success doesn't work that way. If you really want results, you have to choose one skill and commit to it. Focus is more powerful than talent. When you pour your full attention into just one thing, your progress speeds up like crazy. 90 days of consistent effort on one skill can put you years ahead of people who have been trying for years without direction. Imagine what that could feel like. Finally seeing progress, finally getting paid for your work, finally knowing your time and effort are actually building your future. That transformation is possible, but only if you focus. Learning the skill is only the first part of the journey. The next step, and where most people get stuck, is learning how to sell it. Many think that if they become good enough, money will automatically come. But that's not how the world works. You have to put yourself in front of the right people. Right now, millions of people on Fiverr, Upwork, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn are looking for help. They have problems. Problems they are willing to pay to solve. Here's something important to remember. People don't pay for effort, they pay for results. They don't care how many hours you spend practicing. They care about what your work does for them. If your service helps them get more customers, more sales, more views, or more growth, they will pay you. This is where communication becomes your secret weapon. If you can explain your value clearly, show that you understand their problem, and offer a solution, you turn your skill into income. Think about this for a second. From feeling stuck, frustrated, and unsure about the future, to finally knowing that every hour you spend is bringing you closer to money, freedom, and success. That transformation is real, and it's waiting for you, but only if you stop jumping from one thing to another and commit to one skill. Communication is what turns a skill into income. You don't need to sound fancy or use complicated words. You just need to clearly explain what you do and how it helps the client. When you listen carefully, speak confidently, and keep things simple, people trust you, and trust leads to money. Selling is not about pushing people or convincing them. It's about showing them that you understand their problem and that you have a solution. Time management is another major factor. Most people say they don't have time, but the truth is they don't manage their time well. They spend hours scrolling, watching content, and procrastinating. Successful people protect their time. Even 1 or 2 focused hours every day can completely change your future if you use that time to learn, practice, and improve. Discipline is not about motivation. It's about doing the work even when you don't feel like it. Once you have a skill, clients, and proven results, you can start thinking bigger. This is where scaling comes in. You can increase your prices, work with better clients, hire people to help you, or even turn your knowledge into digital products or courses. This is how you move from working for money to building something that grows. The way people manage their finances is another factor that distinguishes those who remain impoverished from those who achieve true wealth. What you do with your money matters more than how much you make. When money comes in, most people spend it right away on gadgets, lifestyle items, or things that don't increase their income. The opposite is true for intelligent people. They save, reinvest, and use their earnings to purchase opportunities, education, and tools that accelerate their growth. Every dollar should have a purpose, whether it's starting a small business, learning a new skill, upgrading your equipment, or running advertisements. This is how you convert income from short-term comfort to long-term wealth. So if you really want to get rich, the path is simple, but not easy. Learn a valuable digital skill. Focus on it. Practice every day. Sell it on the right platforms. Improve how you communicate. Manage your time wisely, and stay consistent even when it gets hard. The internet has created opportunities that didn't exist before, but opportunity alone isn't enough. The real question is, are you willing to take action? Here's what I want you to do right now. In the next 7 days, choose one digital skill that you will fully focus on. Start practicing every single day, even if it's just for 1 hour. Take the first step and commit to it. Don't overthink. Then comment below and tell me which skill you're starting with so I know you're serious about taking control of your future. If you are ready to change your life, like this video, to show yourself that you mean business, and make sure you subscribe, because in the next video, I will show you a step-by-step tutorial to start your first digital skill from scratch so you can begin earning fast. Your future depends on the actions you take today. Don't wait. Start now, and in a few months, you'll look back amazed at how far you've come.